What's up, guys? My name is MadSquash924. Welcome back to another episode of some Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2, The Sith Lords. We are here on the planet of Onderon, finally, after we escaped Duxon. I wouldn't say escaped Duxon. We were escorted from Duxon to Onderon by Mandalore. And, it's time we get to know him, I think.
Yeah, what do you want?
What's your take on the Republic?
The Republic is a stagnant beast that had been killing its people for years before the wars began. Were it not for Revan's strength, the Republic would already be dead.
You seem awfully complimentary of Revan, considering he almost destroys your people.
Only Revan was worthy of our respect. We swept through the Outer Rim without any opposition until Revan assumed command of the Republic forces. Only then did the battle turn. But as you know, only a handful of Jedi fought, while the others cowered in their halls, afraid to meet us head-on.
Well, perhaps the Jedi thought the Mandalorians a threat not worthy of their attention.
Then the Jedi were fools as well as cowards. I'm not accusing you of being a coward. You commanded the Republic fleet that destroyed ours. You were a worthy opponent. Now is there something else you needed? Yeah, what do you want?
Can you tell me more about the Mandalorians?
The Republic thinks my people are dead, scattered. They are wrong. You should have destroyed us when you had the chance. As long as one Mandalorian lives, we will survive. Our honor, fortunes, and lives revolve around battle. From our earliest history, this has been our way, as it will be always.
I mean, my life has revolved around the same things.
Which is one of the reasons I travel with you. It pleases me that you recognize the truth. The Mandalorian clans will be united. Then we will take back our place in the galaxy. But we live in times of action, and I've said enough for now. We can speak of this again later. Now, is there something else you needed?
Perhaps. I want to see if we got influence for that. We did not.
Yeah, what do you want?
Can you do anything to help out?
I am Mandalore, leader of the Mandalorians. I will help you fight your battles and plan your strategy. But I will not be your errand boy. Find some other lackey to do your bidding. Now, is there something else you needed?
Do you know anything about this world?
Like us, the people of Onderon are warriors. Early in their history, they built ISIS to protect them from the beasts that swarmed on their world. No matter how far they've progressed, they're fundamentally still warriors standing watch on their battlements. They don't like outsiders, and their inability to take ideas from other cultures gives them a fundamental disadvantage in warfare. They fell quickly during the Mandalorian Wars despite their martial skills. Their technology and doctrine are not in the same league as Mandalorians. Yeah, what
Is that
do you
it?
want?
Huh, that's interesting. You just kind of goad him. I want to see if that irritates him or not.
Yeah, what do you want?
If you're the leader of the Mandalorians, I would have thought you'd be tougher than you are.
I've fought countless battles, ones most didn't walk away from. The wounds add up, and even the implants are all that keep me going sometimes. I may have been stronger in my youth, and stupider, but now I've got to rely more on my armor, my weapons, and my cunning. Now, is there something else you needed?
He really doesn't care, does he? So one thing we can do in Mandalore that I didn't realize from before, as we see he has 21 strength, 18 con. We said we build him out to be a health tank, so technically I can. He has a special little thing where he has implants, as you see. So regeneration obviously ups his regeneration for his health. His strength, he will put his strength modifier from a 21 to now a 25. So whatever these gives for ability scores, it ups it by 4. So in this case, 25 This is dexterity, which will up it from 12 to 16. However, he'll still get the +0 due to his stupid little armor. Or we can do his constitution and give him 22 con. But I think for him, upping his strength will be better for now. And then for like everything else, like level-wise, we will up his constitution. So his strength modifier is more artificial. Let's see. Hello. What do you have for sale? Sure, let me see what we got in stock. Good. Let's see. We have Zabrak stuff, Mando gear. Nothing amazing. Askar's hunting mask is good. I do like it. Immunity to crits is nice. The Nagai combat gloves is decent. Ichani accuracy gloves. I see. Trying to see if anything in here is worth our time. Maybe this one. Massive crits. More massive crits. Actually, we kind of need some of this melee stuff for Mandalore that we just got. However, we do need a workbench. Do we need to sell anything? I don't think so. What do you know about Isis? What do you know about the Queen and General Vaklu? Interesting. I'll be going now. Beast looks like, it's a little stressed out. Trying to see if we can get any more influence with HK here.
Fair winds to you, Offworlder. Is it too much to hope that you are a Telosian merchant?
I am no merchant.
The winds still taste of misfortune then. Our beasts will continue to wait in their cages.
Who are you?
I am a beast rider. I have flown great distances gathering the animals you see here. We keep hoping that Ithorians or Telosians get through the Space Force's searches so that we can sell them.
Tell me about the Beast Riders.
Our people have been here for centuries, though we were not always one with the wilds of Onderon. In ancient times, our people were criminals, prisoners who were cast out of Isis and sentenced to die by the beasts in the wilds. But our ancestors learned how to survive and even tame the mighty beasts. They became our strength and companions. We fought endlessly with Isis for resources and survival. But 2 generations ago, an Isis princess named Galia and a great beast rider hero, Oron Kira, married. They united our peoples, but now things are unraveling. Even the beasts can smell it in the air.
And how are they unraveling?
Many beast riders have fallen to the city ways, and some are now no more than common thugs. Queen Talia and her cousin General Vaklu argue in open councils. The beasts stir from the changes in the wind, and cannot be calmed, and we beast riders find it harder to enter the city each day.
Why is it hard to enter the city?
No one is to leave the city without the starport visas. It chokes passage in and out of Isis.
Why does Telos want your beasts?
Telos was attacked by Darth Malak in the Jedi Civil War. The surface was completely destroyed. The Ithorians have been searching for appropriate wildlife to create a new Telos, but their merchants are stalled by the blockade.
Your beasts do seem restless.
They have been kept in their cages for a long time. But yet at times, I feel as if something else is affecting them. Frightening them. Perhaps it is the city itself. ISIS has fallen upon dark times, and tensions run high in the streets.
Well, I'll be going now. Let's save. Don't know if I can get anything out of him.
Calm. What? Run! The bomber is out of control!
Oh, that won't take long. Just one slice.
I don't know what to say. I heard stories, but I assumed that they were fledgling riders. Or simply tales that grow in the telling. Not since my first Drexel have I lost control of a beast. I apologize profusely. Here, I give you these credits for the danger I put you in.
What stories are you talking about?
The beasts grow more agitated by the day. The stories say that the smoldering fires of city politics cast a smoke they can smell and breathe. They revert to their primal instincts, as you've just seen. When they get that way, not even a skilled beast rider can control them. As soon as I leave here, I will talk with my family. There is much to be discussed.
Well, thank you for the credits, but they aren't necessary.
Please keep them. It salves the shame my beast's behavior has brought me.
And I'll be going. Alright, good. More light side points. Which means HK is also higher in the light. Pretty hilarious. Alright, let's go into the merchant quarters. Let's see what we can see.
Let's hurry this up. I want him escorted out of here quickly.
This is outrageous. I'm not a spy. I'm a journalist for ISIS Com.
You're a Republic spy, and your propaganda will be silenced. We are taking you back to our barracks for interrogation.
But, well, you can't be serious. You accuse me of propaganda? I have proof that Vaklu is withholding information on the so-called Republic.
One more word of treason out of you. What are you looking at? This is none of your business.
Please, ma'am, help me. Vaklu's troops won't listen. I'm just a journalist, not a spy.
Do you have some sort of warrant for his arrest?
A warrant? General Vaklu passed an edict giving the military broad authority to detain and question anyone suspected of treasonous activity. It was specifically meant for us to pick up spies like this before they could leave ISIS or go underground.
And why are you really taking him away?
This is just because I try and expose the web of lies that...
Enough out of you! Perhaps this traitor is more of an agent provocateur, sent by the Republic to sow dissent in our ranks.
As I was about to say, do you have any proof of any sort?
That is classified military information.
Is it? And how many other journalists are being rounded up today?
I don't have time to answer your barbed questions, off-worlder.
Well, seems you are violating this man's rights, and I'll make sure that the story does get out, because you're not going to stop me.
Men, let him go. We'll be back with a court order. Then we'll take him to the barracks. And you should watch yourself. You don't want to be known for siding with people like him.
I don't know how to thank you. I'm getting out of ISIS now. Eventually they'll come back for me. After that, I have a feeling no one will hear from me again. Thank you.
Easy light side points. What is this?
I'm Captain Galisi, Offworlder. If you want to pass here, I'll need to see your starport visa.
Ah, I see. It's just some dude.
Please, Captain, help me. My children and I are desperate to get off of Onderon. Do you have an open starport visa?
No, I can't help you. I'm sorry.
You have the look of someone used to adversity. A cut above the rabble around here. I have a business proposition for you. Everyone around here begs and pleads night and day for open starport visas. Very touching how well they act out their lies. Or truths. It doesn't matter, really. What does matter is credits. Hard currency. I offer you 2,000 credits if you find an open starport visa. Find a better deal.
2,000 credits, really? I have 120 something thousand credits. What is 2,000 credits to us? It sounds valuable, and certainly someone will pay more.
I only know of one person who might offer something comparable. And what's going on there is illegal. I'm a legitimate trader, so there's no risk. There's only one thing ultimately more important than money, and that's your life. She's trouble. I wouldn't deal with her.
And who is she?
I want nothing to do with her. If you want to get involved with that sort of person, you'll have to figure it out on your own.
Right, I'll be going now. Somebody else who wants a starport visa. Right.
In the Council of Lords today, Lord Dashiell recommended a special commendation for Colonel Tobin due to his brilliant command of our armada in the skies above Onderon. Without him, Lord Dashiell said, the Republic attack would surely have done more damage. Tobin is one of Iziz's greatest heroes and deserves recognition.
What a hero.
Welcome to what must be the smelliest place in the universe, Offworlder. How can I assist you?
Do you know why there's so many beast cages around?
Athorians have been buying them to help rebuild Telos. I don't know why, but ever since they started, the Beast Riders have been crawling out of the woodworks to sell them animals. But the Republic blockade has meant long delays, and because of that, beast cages are filling up the streets of Iziz.
I see. And what's that tower?
That's an air defense tower. The city's filled with them. Iziz is an ancient city, and for many generations, our main enemy was the Beast Riders that lived outside the city. Towers like these were built to protect us against Drexel and their Beast Riders.
And what's a Drexel?
A Drexel is a flying beast. Huge creatures with teeth the size of your arms. Lethal, and skin like ferrosteel plates. Somehow the Beast Riders figured out how to tame them years ago.
Could you tell me more about the Beast Riders?
That's a long story. Sure you have the time? Most people don't care for an old soldier spinning a tale or two.
No, I have time for it, actually. I'm interested.
Someone else who likes history, huh? All right. Iziz was formed pretty much at the dawn of our civilization. It was born out of necessity. It protected us from the dangerous beasts that litter Onderon. This city is as old as our civilization. Most of our technology was invented to fortify these walls and protect us. For ages, our worst criminals were cast out of the city to an almost certain death. It wasn't completely certain, though. Some of the criminals figured out how to survive out there. They learned how to tame the native beasts. And it wasn't long before they turned their attention to Iziz.
So they're not your enemies anymore, so what's the story about that?
About 50 years ago, Princess Gallia married one of the great leaders of the Beast Riders, Orin Kira. That was right at the start of the Beast Wars. By the end of it, Gallia was crowned queen, and finally there was peace between our people.
Are you still allies?
It's hard to put aside centuries of conflict. There's an uneasiness between our people. The Beast Riders are upset that General Vaklu has forbidden Drexel in Iziz. Citizens usually only see the fallen Beast Riders, who know better than thugs.
Can I ask you something else?
Certainly. Things are quiet right now. I have some time. What do you want to talk about?
There are a lot of soldiers around.
These are troubled times. You've probably heard that General Vaklu and Queen Talia are having some disagreements.
Could you tell me more about said troubles?
I've been warned from command to keep my opinions to myself on that. So I've learned my lesson. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. Ask around, though. There are plenty of people who'd like nothing more than to talk about it.
Okay. How did you get in trouble?
Times are too complex for a simple soldier like myself. Sometimes I made the mistake of answering questions honestly. If you say anything bad about a superior officer, they call that disrespecting the rank. Do that too many times and it's not long before you're a civilian.
Okay, well, I'll be going then.
Stay out of trouble.
So Onderon is in a weird spot. Let's keep on going this way. I want to go in this little group right here. We're going to get some HK influence and Mandalore influence.
There must come a time when the Queen bows to the will of the people. The Republic has brought nothing but war and death. In our 50 years of flying their colors, we have had more war than the past millennia. Back General Vaklu in his effort to make her see reason. We do not need the Republic. They need our resources, our world, and our blood. For all that we have given, now we get nothing. The Republic is weak and falling apart. Its Jedi, whose fallen brethren have brought such misery to us, have disbanded. Let's be the first world to take our future into our hands. Are you with me?
Who, me?
Yes, you! It is up to each and every one of us to turn the tide, to take control of our future.
Oh. I mean, the Queen should listen to the will of her people.
Exactly. That is all we ask. Close to 2/3 of Onderonians want to reclaim our independence, to isolate ourselves from the ravages of the Republic, to relive our golden age when we answered to no Senate.
That's enough, Ponlar. If you keep this up, you're going to spend time in detention. You're coming awfully close to treason.
You can't silence me forever, soldier, but I'll keep my peace. For now.
I think I messed that up. Hold up. Just want to look at something here. Maybe we can't do anything yet?
If I speak more right now, the soldiers will arrest me. Perhaps.
I want to take another look at that, I think. I should have saved. Okay, let's make a new save spot. Because I just want to check this one particular part. And it's not a big deal. I just want to make sure we can do something. Because I want to make sure HK and
Run!
Mandalore get some influence. I don't think I care. I don't think I need to deal with that. Because we're just going to check. If I can do it, cool. If I can't, then whatever. We'll just go this way, make sure we don't get in the way of things.
There must come a back, General, for all that we... Are you with... No.
That's enough, Pon.
You can't silence me.
Okay, this looks like we get an option. So, okay. Just wanted to see. We'll reload this portion. Alright. Let's go keep on exploring. Let's talk to you.
Please tell me you're an off-worlder. You came from the spaceport, right?
I did.
But this is good news. You have a starport visa, right? I can only sell my best weapons if you have that. These soldiers ensure that I don't forget these formalities.
Watch it, Keg. The captain already has enough complaints about you.
No need to be alarmed, my foreign friend. Pay the soldier no heed. Pretend he isn't here.
What do you sell?
large variety of weapons. My stock is very good. You might want to buy some before the general decides he needs more blasters. Then weapon merchants like myself have the honor of providing them to him at a substantial discount, even below what it costs us. We do it happily, or else.
Or else what, Gag?
Or else we are very unhappy at not being able to do our part.
Great. Let me see your stock. Let's see what you have. You have parts. You have a single part, but something. We'll buy these. There's some stuff, but I don't know if we need any of this. +1 to Dex, huh? This stock kind of sucks. I don't think we need any of it, actually. Ooh, sorry.
I won't remain silent any longer. The
Here we go.
Republic has actively attacked us. They attack our spaceships unprovoked. What next?
This is what I wanted.
An invasion? Perhaps they seek to conquer us. Will you stand idly by? Will you let them bomb our city? No!
No!
If Queen Talia is so removed that she won't do what the people so clearly want, then we must show her with force.
That's it, Ponlar. We're taking you in. You've gone too far.
Brothers and sisters, let us rise up now and march to the palace. Our will cannot be denied.
Soldier, call for reinforcement now. You're going to need them.
The time of patience is over. Let's show them our resolve with force.
He's right!
Gather arms! Kill the royalists! They're arming. We need backup. We could use your assistance. Try to disable them. If the mob grows, many more will die.
I would rather fight for Vaklu than against him.
Why are you joining in this? I prefer Vaklu over Talia, but this is hardly a task for a warrior.
I think we messed up. I wanted both HKs and stuff. Hold up.
Shrewd.
You would fight
Hold
with
up.
The off-world!
Yeah, but they got Mandalores. Shit! It's so hard to get them. You have to be very precise of what you say. Hold up. Let's go this way. And this is one of the few circumstances where we're just gonna be like, yeah, we gotta do things in a specific way for some influence. And then we go back over here.
I won't remain.
There we go.
If Queen Talia.
That's it, Ponlar.
Brothers and sisters.
Everyone join Ponlar. The Queen's reign must end. Yep.
Exclamation. My
there we go.
core glows when my master acts like this.
That's right! Death to the Queen!
Yeah!
Grab arms! We will march!
You would fight with them? This is madness. We need reinforcements.
The off-worlder joins us! Let's fight these rats! The royals must die!
Okay. I only gained it for HK, though. That's kind of, shitty. Is there a reason I can only gain one with the other? Hold up. Because I'm trying to look this up as we're doing it. And it's kind of iffy. It's iffy. Everyone join Parliament. The Queen's... Yep, that's what we clicked. Let's do the thingy. So see, this is what we want. They will march. Yeah. Mandalore was supposed to say something. Interesting. He didn't say anything. I wonder if he'll say something afterward. Or maybe it's a chance. I guess I'd rather have HK's influence over Mandalore's, but still. Whoa. And Onderon soldiers. Okay. I really wanted the influence of Mandalore as well. I mean, if I can only have one or the other, I guess we choose HK. Because we can actually talk to him about stuff.
Query. Statement.
I need to know how you killed Jedi in order to protect myself.
Request. First,
Ah, finally.
I would appreciate it if Jedi need to be killed, that you permit me to kill those annoying pseudo-pacifists for you. But if you are determined to do it yourself, then there are many techniques I would suggest.
Like what?
Recitation. First, weapon selection is critical. If I see one more idiot attacking a Jedi with a blaster pistol, then I'll kill them myself.
What weapons would you suggest?
Answer. Select grenades, sonic screamers, cluster rockets, and plasma charges. Mines are also effective, since many Jedi will run to meet you in hand-to-hand combat. Silly Jedi. Addendum. Gas attacks are effective if you can take the Jedi by surprise. Inhalation is less effective than ones that work on skin contact, as some Jedi seem to be able to hold their breath for long periods of time. Cautionary. Still, don't rely on it, since Jedi can fight off the effects. It just distracts them, leaving them open to another avenue of attack.
Any defenses you would suggest?
Recitation. Do not forget to activate any energy shields you possess. Lightsabers, while powerful, have trouble penetrating most military-issue energy shields, provided they are energy shields and not those crude Mandalorian melee shields.
And countering force powers?
Answer. Countering their other powers is more difficult. Confession. I do not fully understand their other abilities, but I do know that many of them require that the Jedi know that you are there and can see you. Thus, sniping and using cover are always advantageous.
Anything else?
Evaluation. A technique that Revan used frequently was to attack a Jedi indirectly. This method only works if the Jedi is adhering to the self-destructive path of pacifism and sacrifice.
What do you mean?
Answer. Kill their allies or place them in jeopardy. Many Jedi will leave themselves exposed in order to protect another. That is why there are many less Jedi than there were a decade ago.
You seem to have thought this through.
Cautionary. Oh no, Master. In fact, that is the worst thing you can do. Explanation. Statistically, over-planning the assassination of a Jedi seems to backfire. Extrapolation. There are many theorists who claim Jedi can see the future, and I do not know if that is true, but it seems impulsive acts are more common to succeed than planned incidents.
You use these techniques against enemies and to protect yourself, giving you a bonus to experience, constitution, and reflex saving throws to experience. Ooh, like a booster?
Jedi, like sand kivers, seem to sense trouble a few seconds before it happens. They are tricky little pests.
Were you the only one killing the Jedi?
Answer. No, Master. In addition to traps, mines, and orbital bombardment, Revan and the Sith often employed meatbag assassins for some Jedi skilled in the same techniques that I was trained in. Strangely enough, Revan believed that meatbags that did not use or believe in the Force were especially important, since in many respects, they were more difficult for Jedi to detect. Revan had many of them trained to hide their minds, as it were. Again, once these techniques were learned, the percentage of living Jedi began to decrease accordingly.
It's just like Aten. Hide their minds how?
Answer. Generally, this was done by broadcasting strong emotions while thinking about something else. It was a curious technique, but it seemed to be effective in blinding Jedi. Whether guilt, lust, fear, they act as mental interference, making finding the true intentions of the broadcasting meatbag difficult.
I don't understand how that would work.
Answer. Obviously, a Force-sensitive broadcasting such emotions puts themselves at a risk of not using the Force properly, since to use it seems to require an inner calm that most meatbags do not possess. As much as the Jedi could not use such a technique, the Sith Lords cannot use it for much the same reasons. Such passions as guilt, lust, and fear are really strengths to the Sith code. Statement. The Master felt it was ironic that only people who had experienced such passions could harm Jedi in such a way that to kill Jedi, you had to be a human being. Revan found that quite amusing.
How many ways to kill Jedi are there?
Answer. The odds of me being forced to use such techniques against you has decreased, Master. There are some methods I could describe if you wish.
Sure.
Statement. Overwhelming odds is also a good tactic, Master. There are few Jedi that can long hold their ground against 100 attackers all firing at once, or being turned on by their own troops. But the most effective weapon against Jedi seems to be the erosion of the spirit.
What do you mean?
Answer. Revan claimed that psychological warfare against Jedi was important because much of their power comes from their state of mind, their connection to this religion called the Force. Revan said that many Jedi have the capability to form connections to life around them, although few of them realize the extent to which this is possible. Recollection. I believe my master speculated that many Jedi did not fully form such connections because of their discipline, because they never opened their lives to the passions around them. I believe Revan termed it that one would need to be a human being to develop such connections. It is something that the Jedi Code could not teach. One simply knew it instinctively or not. Observation. Master, I am somewhat surprised that I need to explain this to you at all, considering your past with Revan.
What do you mean?
Answer. Why, he said you had such capability, Master, but it would be your downfall. To tie so much of yourself into others, if they suffer or die, then you would die as well. Observation. I think Revan pitied you, Master. It was very insulting, if I may say so.
It sounds like a Force bond.
Clarification. Whatever it is called, Master, it seems to be quite a vulnerability. Revan even admitted as such. When a Jedi or any soldier suffers doubt, it weakens them. With the Jedi, however, it is more pronounced, since they are extreme examples. That is why Revan felt that Malachor 5 was so important. It was intended to be a conversion tool.
That's insane.
Assessment. When faced with a continuous series of hard-fought battles, I detected a significant statistical increase in Jedi following Revan over the Jedi Code. A compromise in principles brought about by battlefield conditions. The emotional weight of war changed Jedi morale, power, and eventually their allegiance. Conclusion. I believe the Mandalorian Wars were to beat the Mandalorians, and also to allow Revan to build the foundation of his army.
HK-47 has given you a greater understanding of the Mandalorian Wars and the Jedi, resulting in an experience bonus, a wisdom bonus, and a force point bonus. Nice, we got more experience bonuses.
But I am surprised you have not already arrived at this conclusion. Surely the loss of your troops and the Jedi who served under you at Malachor 5 had a detrimental effect upon you and your ties to the Force, and I suspect your desire to be around others ever again.
So you're saying Revan intended to break the Jedi?
Observation. Master, That was the lesson of Malachor. Any Jedi involved in the systematic slaughter on such a scale cannot help but doubt and question themselves.
I believe we read this part already.
Observation. Master, I do not
Yep,
know if...
we've seen this part. Okay, so we got a lot of things for that. So we got experience of 2,000, more max HP. Not max HP, force points, so FP. We now have 17 dexterity. I mean, constitution. I can't read, apparently. 32 dex. Did our dex really go up as well? I know our wisdom and our con did, but it feels like our dex went up. Regardless, it's nice. We talked to him about anything else? Or are we completely finished with him finally?
Statement.
We saw this. I think we got everything done.
Request.
Right?
But if you are...
Yeah, we're good. Excellent. Alright. We didn't get any of the, influence with Mandalore, which is okay. But I'm sure there'll be other opportunities for him. Meaning, I need influence with Goto and Mandalore, and then everybody else I think is done. So with that, I think this is a decent spot for us to end today's episode of Star Wars and the Knights of the Old Republic 2, The Sith Lords. If you guys enjoyed today's episode, it was a little bit all over the place because I had to reload a couple times and save in a couple other spots. But other than that, it was pretty good. If you guys did, feel free to subscribe to me, MadSquash924, over on YouTube. My channel is right there. And don't forget to ring the bell to get notified of my latest videos. On the next episode, we are going to be going that way, towards the next district, and there's a lady over here as well. I don't know if we could talk to her. Somewhere. I'll see if I can find her. I don't know if she wants to talk to us or not, but if she does, cool. If she doesn't, whatever. But I'll see you guys then. Goodbye.